All right, so we're here for the press conference for the 2013 Atlantic Super Regionals. Today, Westchester fell to Kutztown by a score of 5-1. We'll move on tomorrow and need to win twice to move on to the national championships. With us today from Westchester, we have J.P. Norris, pitcher Devon Utterback, and head coach Diane Lokey. Coach, at this time, can you get us started with an opening comment?
It was a close game. We fought hard. We fought to the end. And I'm proud of the girls, how they didn't give up even there in the 7th.
Thank you. Media, the floor is yours.
Hi, Diane. This game was closer than it looked because of what happened later. Can you talk about how tough it was to manufacture runs and how you were dodging a lot of their scoring chances earlier?
Well, offensively, we continued to hit the ball hard. We just kept hitting it right at their fielders. It's our best offensive performance against Fakara. We had 9 hits, so that was a positive. You know, defensively, we just continued to get some great pitching from Dev, and then we made the plays behind her, and then I just said to them, if we just gave them that one opening, and then the team that Kutztown is, they're a great championship team, and they took advantage of it.
Was it kind of disappointing the way it ended there because it seemed like you were rallying in that last inning?
Yes, that was unfortunate, but that goes back to what I just said, is that they didn't give up, they continued to hit the ball hard, and we need to use that going into tomorrow's game.
Okay, Devon, just how does the team feel? You guys held them off most of the game, and then it was just kind of one big inning. Does that give you guys confidence going into tomorrow, knowing this is a best of 3 and it's not over?
How I'm thinking it is you got to win 2. So whether you win 1 today, 1 tomorrow, 2 tomorrow, it doesn't really matter. You got to win 2 and move on. So we're just ready for tomorrow. We're gonna come back fighting, and we know what we're getting into. You know, we've played Kutztown a billion times, so we're just gonna take 2 tomorrow.
Devon, can you talk about, did you have control issues, or what was happening with the hit batters? Because that did end up costing you eventually, right?
Yeah, I wasn't as sharp as I usually am. Kutztown's hitters know me pretty well, so they kind of took an approach to crowd the plate, and that didn't work so well for me. So I think we're just gonna have to change it up more tomorrow.
Did you get the sense that you had their number, because they had a lot of, I think they had 11 players left on base through the first 5 innings, so you were constantly getting out of jams, but then it caught up to you, I guess, right?
Yeah, like I said, both teams know each other so well, so they know our weaknesses, we know their weaknesses, so we just tried to play to that and just focus on getting the out at the plate and not worrying about the runners on base. So.
JP, talk about the offensive success. So in this game, like Coach alluded to, you had 9 hits. What was working at the plate? What was the team's approach to trying to get through to Fakara?
Well, today we really focused on attacking early in the count, and we had a lot of success with that. And then we were just hitting them really hard at people, like Coach Lokey said. So I think that'll give us a lot of confidence going into tomorrow, knowing that we've been hitting the ball hard and that they're going to fall when we need it.
JP, did this feel like a closer game than maybe the score shows? Because it was very close the whole way until that 1 inning, and then you were coming back. And does that maybe set the stage tomorrow, do you think?
Definitely. I would say so. We know Kutztown and they know us, and we're both really good teams, so I think the closeness of how today went will give us confidence. Like, we know we can score runs. We just have to do it earlier and more often.
This is the first time in the NCAA tournament where you're faced with now you have to win. Is there any different approach you take into that game?
I don't think so. I think we've been really confident the whole way, and I don't think we're going to price going into tomorrow.
What happened today doesn't affect that at all?
I mean, I think we had confidence today too. It was just a matter of getting that timely hit and having it drop when we needed it.
Devon, you beat the number 8 team and on the road twice. Does the team take confidence in that you did that last week into tomorrow?
Honestly, I'm not really sure. I would think that as a team, like, I don't know individually, but like as a team, I know that gives us confidence. But like that number 8 next to Cal versus Kutztown, like it doesn't really mean much to us because we know they're both really good teams. So like we don't really think of it as number 8 Cal. We just think of it as Cal, and then Kutztown's just as good of a team. So we just, Coach always says to compete against the game, not the opponent. So that's what we focus on doing.